Okay, this is an ESL reading lesson from eslreadinglessons.com. We're going to read this article and discuss it in the time that we have for today. All right, so let's see. Is it large enough for you to see?
Yes.
All right, could you start to read for me?
Good health. Most people would agree with the definition of good health as being a state where you are free from sickness. Despite this, there are many different opinions about how a person can actually have a good health. People used to only think of their health when they were sick, but these days, more and more people...
This is going to be days now, these days.
But these days, more and more people are taking measures to make sure that they don't get sick in the first place. In this article, I will describe a few of the most common things that you can do to stay healthy. One of the best things you can do for your body is exercise. But how much is enough? Not everyone agrees on exactly how much people should exercise each day. Some people think that doing simple things like cleaning the house are helpful. Other people do heavy exercise every day, such as running or swimming. One thing experts do agree on is that any kind of exercise is good for you. Along with exercise, having a healthy diet can help promote good health. Foods like vegetables and fruits should be eaten several times each day. It's also important to eat foods high in fiber, such as beans, grains, fruit, and vegetables. Fiber helps your body to digest the food you eat. It also helps your body in other ways, such as decreasing the chance of getting some cancers, heart disease, and diabetes. Avoiding foods with a lot of sugar, salt, and fat is a good idea. Eating these kinds of food can lead to a variety of health problems. The main one is being obesity. Obesity means having so much fat on your body that you're risking your health. In today's modern world, we all have some level of stress in our life. Different things cause stress for different people.
Okay, be sure to put the S's on your words. Things, different things.
Different things cause stress for different people.
I still didn't hear the S. Different things.
Different things cause stress for different people. Money problems, work, and relationships with other people can all cause stress. It can also be caused by good things like getting married or moving into a new house. The important thing to remember is that you can never completely remove stress from your life. It will always be with you. Instead of trying to remove stress, people need to be aware of what causes them stress and find ways to reduce the impact that stress has on their life.
Lives.
Mm-hmm. There are several ways to fight against stress in your life. Exercise and sports are a great way to reduce stress. Other activities like Tai Chi, yoga, or taking a walk also help reduce stress. Changing the way you think can also reduce stress. Try living for now and don't worry about the future. The things I've just mentioned are only some of the ways that people can have good health. Doing these simple things can help you to have a better life now and will lead to a long and happy life in the future.
Very good. And this word is now. Now?
Now.
Now. All right. So what did you think of this article that you just read?
I think it's a good behavior for all the life. It's the first time I read the article because you sent me and I try to exercise myself.
I sent, or you sent it to me.
Okay, you sent to me, yes.
All right.
In this, yes.
Okay, in this picture, can you describe this picture for me and what month or holiday or event do you think this is? Add that in your description.
I don't really understand, but in this picture, I can see a lot of different foods. There are some vegetables, mainly vegetables. I don't see any meat on this table.
You do or you do not?
I don't see any meal.
Meal or meat?
Meat. I don't see any meat on this package of food.
Do you see meat now? Do you see the meat now?
No, I don't see meat.
Do you see the check marks that I added?
Yes, I saw the mark, the green mark. Is it meat?
That's a fish.
Oh, I don't see exactly because, okay.
And this is a turkey?
Okay. Oh, yes, it's a turkey. I can see the leg. Yes, okay. There's a lot of food, and I suppose that it's you could do a best meal for your guests with all the products.
Okay, you can do a good meal or prepare a good meal for your guests. And because there is a turkey, I immediately thought of Thanksgiving and Christmas as a holiday observed in the United States.
Okay.
That was what I saw. And yes, in this picture, there are lots of vegetables. There is carrots, peas, some type of squash,
pear,
beans, bread, meal, and I forget what these things are called.
What is it? What it is meal?
Meal as in grain.
Grain.
Flour, like flour.
Okay.
Or grits, ground corn. Those are meals. Not so much as a meal in what you may eat in terms of a plate of food, but this meal is used to make something else. All right. Were there any vocabulary words that you needed help with? Definition: sickness, healthy, experts, healthy, promote, digest, and risking. Did you understand all of those vocabulary words? Yes,
I understood all the vocabulary words.
All right. So let's take a look at questions that one might ask. I may ask these questions differently, and we'll see what they look like for now. And let's go with all of them. Let's take a look at all of them. What examples, number 2, what are examples of Tai Chi and yoga? And answer in a complete sentence for me. I'm looking at number 2.
Yes. Tai Chi, yoga, and talking and taking a walk are examples of way to reduce stress. Yes.
Okay. So this is the correct answer. How is it that Tai Chi, yoga, and taking a walk can reduce stress? How does it do that? Or why do you think it does that?
Oh, I practiced judo for a lot of time in my life, during more than 14 years. it was like a drug. Every time I'm going to the dojo to practice judo,
Yes.
sometimes I was tired before the exercises.
Mm-hmm.
When I came back, usually I was nervous and I could have some difficulty to find to sleeping
Mm-hmm.
because my body was full of energy.
Okay.
And it's the same in my life, my daily life. For example,
For example.
for example, I spend a lot of time in front of my computer, many hours a day,
Yes.
which is not really good for health. And I need to make exercises. That's why I'm going to swimming sometimes. And
Mm-hmm.
for example, tomorrow I came back to the exercise because it's spring now in France.
Mm-hmm.
And tomorrow I will ride back.
Mm-hmm.
I will ride with other friends tomorrow morning.
I
So
see.
tomorrow morning I couldn't have my usual exercise of English with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do my bike of the week. Every week I try to practice bike.
Okay.
Special
Okay.
mountain bike. Mountain
Okay.
bike.
So it would not be practice bike, but you will ride your bike. I will ride my bike.
I will ride my bike.
Okay. Well, the article talked a little bit about obesity. I'm looking at number 4. What are some causes of obesity?
Oh, the main cause of obesity, if I take my example, could be to stay a lot of time in front of the computer,
Mm-hmm.
too much of time, and
Mm-hmm.
don't move enough.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why I try to share my time between exercises and sitting.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And another cause is to eat too much food, sugar, chocolate, and things like that.
So we could put sweets in there as a category. Eating a lot of sweet foods would be unhealthy as well.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And looking at number 10, can stress be caused by good things or just negative things?
Oh, I suppose for people who are strong feelings, stress can be caused by good things like in the text, marriage, wedding,
Mm-hmm.
or buying a new house, buying a new car, sometimes can cause stress.
Very good.
But it's a good stress.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now, do you remember in the text a word that meant cancel? Do you remember a word in the text that meant cancel?
Avoided, perhaps?
It could be avoided, but I think it was remove.
Remove.
I think it was remove. But avoid could be a good answer. It is remove. What about a word, if you can recall, that means that you know a lot about something? I'll put your words back up. That means that you know a lot about something.
Oh, excuse me, I lost the...
It is number 12, to know a lot about something.
No, a lot of...
And here
the experts. The experts know a lot about something.
Very good. It is experts. Okay. And problem with the body or mind. Which word was it that gave you a problem with the body or the mind?
Oh, excuse me.
It's going to be up here in this paragraph.
Which is the number of the question?
It is going to be number 13. A problem with the body or the mind.
It's in
the first paragraph.
Okay. Sickness, okay.
Very good. It is sickness. All right. Well, we'll just stop there for today. And I really like this article. I found it easy to read.
Yes.
The text was not difficult. Now let's talk for a moment before we end the class, looking at the vocabulary words that are there.
Yes.
I'd like for you to, in paragraph 1, there is definition, sickness, and healthy. Can you give me some conversation about anything that you want and use all 3 of these words, definition, sickness, and healthy?
When I'm going to the doctor, I
Mhm.
could explain the definition of my sickness, and in return, he could help me in the definition of to be healthy, and it could set me do exercises.
Mm-hmm. So your doctor could recommend some healthy exercises after explaining to you what the definition of healthy is, and this perhaps will avoid your becoming sick. That is just another way of saying the same thing. So now I'm going to ask you to add a 4th word to definition, sickness, healthy, and experts. For example, your doctor as an expert can give you healthy instructions by providing you definition of things that you can, of words that you don't know, and how you can avoid becoming sick. But in your own words, whatever it is that you would wish to say, I will listen.
Okay. The experts are people who know a lot about a specialty. My doctor is an expert in medicine and could give me a definition of sickness and health. He could give me some good advice to be healthy all my life and to avoid to be sick during the winter, including some vitamins, for example.
Vitamins.
Vitamins.
Okay. It sounds like you've got a good plan to stay healthy. You spoke in the article today that you did yoga, not yoga, judo. You may still do judo. Do you still do judo?
Oh no, I'm too old for that.
Okay.
I stopped when I was 55 years old, when I retired.
I see. However, you are going to go biking today, and that is very good exercise, I think. So I applaud your efforts in staying healthy.
And you, Dr. Priscilla, what's your favorite sport?
I go to the gym and I walk on the treadmill. I think it's called the treadmill. And then I use some of the gym machines and do body twists and pull-ups.
What is